Stan, here we are in the man cave on a Saturday afternoon. Working week's over. My duties I had to do on a Saturday morning are all done, and now we are in the perfect weather window, the hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes I get to myself on a Saturday afternoon before my wife comes home. When she comes home, the fun stops. She actually said to me, "David, stop saying that in your videos, it's not very nice. It's not very nice." I said, "But it's true. As soon as she walks through that door, 5:30, 5:45, why are you in there? You're not staying in there all day," etc, etc. So we sneak in here for a light refreshment. So that's not where it's going to permanently live. That's the Vietnam, North Vietnamese flag. Gary Hall, just put it in the video. And the beret Gary sent me, as we know, still at stand, never served in the military, 18 months in the Army Cadets. I'm not stolen valour, I'm in my own little museum, not offending anybody. So I've got great respect for the armed forces and everyone who's served in them. Funny thing is, it's actually just a tad, a little bit too big for even still my sight to pull the drawstrings in. A beret, it's too big for me. Whoa, that's strange, isn't it? I think it's probably 2 55cm ones spot welded together. But anyway, it's still, yeah, it's still nice. I've tried to do it like I've seen the images on the thing. I don't know if the badge is supposed to be that, like that, or that, but yeah, there you go, Gary. Right, okay, serious time now. No, there's never a serious time in here. What have I been buying? So, I got one of these the other day. There you go. And what is it? Those of you who are in the know, it is a steel helmet. So this is a Mark IV steel helmet, British. It's been converted to police use, obviously. Now, I'll do a little bit of blurb first about it. So these were like intended more for this. The research I've been able to do, honestly, sometimes things crop up and you seem to be able to take to it straight away and find out exactly what it is. Other times, these were designed to sort of be in line with the National Hospital Service Reserve. You've seen those on them, white helmets with NFSR written on them. And this was like, obviously 1950s, civil unrest, nuclear bomb, nuclear war. This was more aligned to that. I haven't been able to find any images of these in use, and I don't know how much they were used, because I just presumed, looking at them, you see them on eBay a lot, that they were involved in Northern Ireland, that they weren't. The British did use the Mark IV with a riot shield on until the implementation of the Centurion or Cromwell helmet. But these weren't, as far as I'm aware. And I did have a quick look on, there's a film by the BBC called The War Game from 1966. And I thought I might be able to see, so it's about nuclear war. For nuclear war, it happened, a dramatisation, it was banned for years. And I want to see if I could get a bit of footage or a still of a police officer wearing one of these, but I couldn't. In fact, the only helmets I could see on there were the Mark II helmets. So I was reading a little thing there, and I've got a Mark II police helmet up here. I hope things doesn't fall apart. I'll bring it down. There's my Mark II police helmet. I mean, these are more common, even though they are, you know, your World War II, which is more collectible, simply because there was millions of these helmets made, and we know, were given out to fire guards, home guard, fire brigades, etc, etc, etc. There are not so many of these, and if you think of, I'm not sure when the Centurion helmet was brought in, but if you think of sort of, I say the miners' strike, if you like, the police officers were wearing the traditional British police Bobby's helmet thing, like I think it had a 3-point chin strap, and that was probably enough for the civil unrest that they thought would happen at the time. So I don't know how much these were used, if at all. If anyone's got any images or the link to anywhere, they can send me. I'd be grateful for that. And let's have a look. I haven't got any notes. Right, that's about that. What I am going to do probably is, I know other people have done it, but as we know, I took your channel apart a lot. I might just do a history of British helmets, because I've got quite a, I haven't got any World War I ones, I've got World War II all the way through till 2000 and something. Not para ones, but you know, I might do a thingy, one of them, like an all one, if you know what I mean. But I'll do this individually. So this one, nice light refreshment on a Saturday afternoon. So I have about 6 before my wife comes home. I couldn't find the date stamp for the helmet, for the pot, steel pot, but the liner is Remploy, Rem, and it is 1952, so it's a 1950s dated helmet. Now, if you look closely at the lettering, as you get so closer, you can see it's a bit hand painted, because Steelman Stan painted it in. It had like a, what I believe on some of the war forums, it said it was a water slide decal. Well, it had come off, but the letters were still visible to see. So this helmet, as you can see, is a little bit used, a bit dented, which I particularly like. So I didn't want to restore it by spraying it all blue again and starting again. And I thought I'd just get some like metal paint, you know, like it's like a hammerite, with a little tiny paintbrush, and just paint it in. And it was a bit more awkward because under the letters, where the letters should be, there was a bit of rust. So if you go straight up, you can see. But this is going to be up here in the gods, you know, sort of up a height. So you're not going to notice it at all. And the liner itself, you see the cruciform in the top left, the dot that's perished. It's got all thingy, all awful. I'm not bothered about that. I won't be wearing it. It's obviously not in my size. They never are they? Oh, this is actually. So there you go. It's clouds with a silver lining. Price wise, I paid 33 quid, and I've seen them up towards 120 in really mint condition. I did go on eBay today and look at sold, and I did see one in mint condition that went for £19. So there's a big variation on the prices. These are a piece of Cold War history, and people again always say the prices are going up, they're getting harder to find. These things are finite, and they're not making them anymore. So that's me. Well, I won't show me other police helmets. You just said I won't want to do the 2 police helmets. That's me Mark IV, 1950s. If there was a nuclear war, more than likely, police helmet. So that's done. I'm going to do a couple of videos today, 3 maybe. So let's see. I'll make sure this one comes up first, and this the explanation done. And that's me Vietnamese flag. So this is Stan. Hello. Here's the button.